Seahawks fans, Dolphin fans, NFL fans, trust me, you're not going to believe, I swear to you, you're not going to believe the facts I'm about to give you. Did a little bit of research, and turns out there's only 3 degrees of separation between the Miami Dolphins and the Seattle Seahawks. Now, I'm a Dolphin fan because I'm from Miami, but I lived out here 15 years, so I'm also a Seahawks fan. This is where the Kingdome used to be, which used to be the home of the Seattle Seahawks. Now, it no longer exists. It was imploded. But back in 1999, that legendary stadium held its final sporting event. And it was a playoff game between the Miami Dolphins and the Seattle Seahawks. Now, the Dolphins won that game, and it turned out it was Dan Marino, the legendary Dolphins quarterback, his final victory as an NFL player. But back in 1984, the Orange Bowl in Miami, Dan Marino got his first ever playoff victory in the Orange Bowl against the Seahawks. And that was a revenge game because the year prior, in Dan Marino's rookie season, 1983, Dan Marino lost his first ever playoff game, and it was against the Seahawks, which recorded their first ever road playoff victory. Unfortunately, also turned out to be Chuck Knox, the legendary Seahawks head coach, turned out to be his final playoff win. He never won a playoff game ever again as he coached 10 more years. Now, the Dolphins weren't actually the first professional team in the Orange Bowl. In 1946, there was a league called the All-America Football Conference. And the team in Miami playing in the Orange Bowl, their name? The Miami Seahawks. Yes, look it up. Miami had a professional football team called the Miami Seahawks. I'm going to tell you real quick, they didn't last. It lasted 1 year, and they became the Baltimore Colts. In their inaugural game, the Miami Seahawks beat the San Francisco 49ers. So you see, Seahawks fans, we hated the Niners before you did. We can't stand them. So we know that the Niners play at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, which will host the Super Bowl this Sunday, where the Seahawks will be looking for the second Super Bowl victory, just as many Super Bowl titles as the Miami Dolphins. Now, the Seahawks will win the game because 2 years ago, as a Dolphin fan, I had a fantasy league team that won the league title, the Super Bowl title. I picked up a player that nobody else wanted because they say he chokes, he's not good. The name of the player that led me to the title? Sam Darnold. So the Seahawks will win this game by 17 points. Just as many victories that the undefeated Miami Dolphins had back in 1972. Vamos Seahawks!